Hi there, thank you for tuning in for video 2 of 6 in a series on 10 tips on improving your practicing. Today I'm going to just talk to you a little bit more about scheduling your practice sessions. You know, it's really difficult to get anything done if it's not in the schedule. A lot of us are procrastinators. In fact, I have a couple of favorite expressions about procrastination, like procrastinate now, or don't put off until tomorrow what you can put off until the day after tomorrow. And chances are, if your practice sessions aren't on your schedule, they're going to keep getting put off. And maybe you have an upcoming date where you're needing to prepare a lesson appointment or a performance appointment, and you'll probably push things right up to the very edge of that deadline, and it's just not worth it. You won't have the best performance if that's what you're doing. So get those practice sessions scheduled on a regular basis. Once you get in the habit, you will be practicing different things, and your deadlines that are coming up won't really affect your practice schedule because you'll just be practicing all the time. That's the way to do it. That is definitely the way that the successful people are doing it. Alright, with that said, I already briefly mentioned in video 1 that it's better to practice less and more often. Now that doesn't mean practice less, but it just means that you don't have to have big, long 5 and 6 hour practice sessions. If you just schedule smaller sessions more often, you're going to have a bigger benefit. If you equal up the time, let's say that we're working with a really small schedule, and you could either practice 2 hours, which would be 1 hour twice a week, or you could practice for 20 minutes every day. Your benefit's going to be much greater to practice the 20 minutes every day in most cases. Now it could happen that you have to just push and bump in a little bit extra practice on something when you're needing to get over a hump. But for your regular schedule, just make sure you get it in as a habit almost every day, if not every day. Then today, for our third tip, I just wanted to mention the importance of preparing and being rested and energized for your practice sessions. We all put energy out on a lot of other things besides practicing. So sometimes we could turn up for a practice session and just be worn out before we even begin. And of course it does make a difference on whether you're practicing for something that's career driven or just for enjoyment. But if you're making this your career, then give it the priority that you need, and don't use your last wasted energy of the remains of the day when you could have been doing your practicing from your highest energy part of the day. This is just a little bit of a common sense tip for you, and I've got some more coming ahead on the next videos, so please tune in again for additional tips 1 through 10, all here at Pizzazz Your Voice Studios.